Hi, I'm Sunny Leone, and my film Kennedy is being released here at the Cannes Film Festival. And the film is categorized as a police noir film, and my character's name is Charlie. And Charlie, I believe, is a character who's stuck in two different worlds, one that she wants and one that she's stuck in. So I got a brief from Anurag sir, and he was very secretive. I just want to say that off the bat. He's extremely secretive about the film and letting me get as much information as possible. So I had to literally beg and bother him so much. And I believe that he wanted somebody who was going to be able to pull off this character of Charlie. And one of the things he said that she has to have this laugh. And then he would send me clips of other people and their laugh. And I sat there and go, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? Because who laughs like this? It's not something you normally hear. And so he gave me a little bit of a backstory of what the character is and what she was going to be like, and I thought, great, this is amazing. And then there's this laugh. He's very definite. He's like, I need you to laugh like this. I was like, all right. And so I practiced. I practiced in my car. I practiced with my friends. I practiced on set. I practiced everywhere I went, and everyone thinks that I'm absolutely cuckoo bananas. But, you know, I needed to get it out of my system so that it should be second nature. And if he said, I want you to laugh, or just bring it wherever I felt was appropriate. I was so excited that he had picked up the phone and called me for this role. I don't exactly have a, I guess, cookie cutter way of traveling through the entertainment industry. And the fact that he picked up the phone and said, hey, I have this role and I want you to audition for it, and I think you'd fit the role of Charlie. That in itself, I got off the phone going, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yes, I want to audition, whatever it takes, I want to be there. And I got into this audition thinking it was just gonna be like you and I sitting here, we're just gonna do an audition. Like, it's not that crazy, but it was this entire office. And Raul, who plays Kennedy, he was also there, and we finished this audition, and then he says, I think you're gonna fit this role for Charlie. Turns to his entire team, what do you guys think? And went through every single person. I was like, oh my gosh. But it's like an exam, but pass the test. But I was in the adult entertainment industry, and Big Brother India, which is called Big Boss, called and said, we want you to be on the show. And I said to he was then my boyfriend, now my husband, and I said to him, you're out of your mind. I'm not going to India. They'll hate me. I don't want to go through it, because I've already gone through so much hate within that community. At that moment, I said, no way, you're out of your mind, I'm not doing it. But they were extremely serious about having me on the show, and they kept being really persistent. They even sent me a PowerPoint presentation saying, this is our show, this is our viewership, like something you wouldn't send to maybe an actor, especially me. And went on the show, and as each week passed, I figured something good must be happening. But right before getting on the show, there were a lot of hurdles. There were death threats, bomb threats. The CEO, I believe, of Viacom he resigned because of this pressure, and then someone else came in, and he said, well, you've already signed her to be on the show, let's bring her in and see what happens. And when I got out of the show, I was there for about 7 weeks, which is a long time for me. And I was offered a film on the show. And when I got out of the show, I think what people related to was that I was human and not jumping on tables and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And they related with me, the person who was cooking in the kitchen, cleaning, being a part of the show, watching everyday life, and that's what they connected with. And I think what happened is like people connected with that girl on Big Boss and disconnected with Sunny Leone from the adult entertainment industry. I'm not talking about the industry, I'm talking about an individual who doesn't know my background and then found out my background. So in that way I had many people supporting me, all the fans out there supporting me. And come the first movie was there, and there's a lot of not so nice articles and a lot of hurdles and a lot of hate and a lot of different stuff that happened in between all that as well.